Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be my take on the Altoid Survival Tin. There's a ton of videos here on YouTube regarding these survival kits built into Altoids tin. Basically what you do is you just put items in there that will help you survive in case something happens. So things like to purify water, start fire, maybe a small fishing kit. Now, I live in a fairly large city, not too far away from where I work, from where I live, and things like that. So, for the most part, I don't need those items to purify water and start fire and things like that. So I got to thinking, and I said, how about a survival kit, but it's more geared towards somebody that works in more of an office setting, maybe like a banker, an office building, things like that. And I wanted to put things in there that the person would need in an everyday situation in those particular settings. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and show you guys how all these items fit into the tin, and I'll go ahead and go through the different philosophies as to why I'm putting those in there. So like I mentioned, this is your standard Altoids tin, and you can pick this up pretty much anywhere, any supermarket, pharmacy, things like that. So inside, I already have some items that are preloaded in there. First thing is right up here, I have taped with electrical tape 3 sewing needles, and I have pre-threaded those in 3 different colors: white, black, and navy blue. I find that those are usually the most normal colors that people who work in those type of environments would be wearing as far as shirts and pants and things like that. So that's why I chose those 3 colors. Underneath that, taped with electrical tape to the lid as well, I have 2 clear buttons and 2 safety pins, a medium and a large. Again, the buttons are self-explanatory. If you're wearing a shirt and one of the buttons fall off, then you can have the button and the pre-threaded needle to go ahead and fix that. Now there is a little bit of room on this side, so in case I needed to add something else, or if you have a particular item that is small and it would fit up here, you can go ahead and tape that on there and you're good to go. On the very bottom, I'll start out with basically 2 Band-Aids, and these have been, they've already been pre-treated with antibiotic ointment, so like Neosporin. So if you get a cut, normally you want to put some antibiotic ointment on it. The good thing is these basically kills 2 birds with 1 stone. It already has it on the actual pad, so all you have to do is put this on and you're good to go. So that sits at the very bottom there. Along with that, for first aid purposes, 2 alcohol prep pads. But in the case of an office setting, you can also use this in case maybe somebody used your phone and your office phone, and maybe they're coming down with something. You can use this to clean it off before you use it again and kind of protect you against that. So that goes in there. There's a small little bag of Tylenol. There's 1 dose in there, 2 pills, and obviously this is pain reliever, fever reducer. So that folds up and it fits in there pretty nicely. Now, one of the things that I do want to mention is a lot of these items are single-use items. So definitely, if you do end up using one of these, I would say try and replace it right away. That way, if you do need to use it again in the future, you'll have it in the kit. One of those items is this right here. This is a single-use tube of eye drops. These are Refresh Plus lubricating eye drops. So obviously, if you've been staring at the computer screen for a long time, you want to refresh your eyes, just pop this and then just put 2 pills in, or 2 drops in each eye, and you'll be good to go. That goes in there. This is a Bass Pro Shop little version of the Swiss Army Classic. So you have a small pair of scissors, a little pen blade, a little screwdriver and file. You have a pair of tweezers and a toothpick. So obviously this is a great little multi-tool to have in any type of environment. Next, you have a small flashlight, and this is obviously in lieu of not being able to carry, like, let's say, a bigger EDC light. It's always good to have something like that in here. You need to look for something underneath the desk. The lights go out. You just need to light up your work area or something like that. Then you have that handy, and you're good to go. A small little Bic lighter. Obviously, this is, in case you have coworkers that smoke, or if you smoke yourself, or, a lot of times maybe it's somebody's birthday, they bought a cake and some candles, nobody has a lighter, you can go ahead and bring this out and save the day. And it's small enough to fit in there pretty nicely, doesn't take up a lot of room. All right. This right here is a little packet of 24 strips of ice drops, breath strips. If you're in the type of environment where you work with like the public, come from lunch, you want to pop one of these to refresh your breath. That way, you won't have to have stinky breath while you're talking to the customer. Very thin, doesn't take up too much room, and it fits in there pretty nicely. Here I have 4 quarters, with some electrical tape wrapped around it. If you work in an office building, chances are that they might have a vending machine. So if you want to pick yourself up a soda, you can just go in there and grab these 4 quarters, as opposed to having to ask somebody for change or going out to your car and getting change. You have that in there. And then just some paper money. Right now I just have $1. I would probably recommend having a couple of dollars again for the whole vending machine thing, but maybe something a little bigger as well, a couple of dollars and maybe a $10 or $20 bill, in case you have to go out to lunch. You have that money available, and it fits on top really nice. Now the tin closes up, and this is something that could definitely sit on your desk, sit in a desk drawer, be on a messenger bag or a briefcase or something like that, and nobody's going to be the wiser of what you have in there. But it's definitely a lot of items that will make your day a lot easier. So one thing that I would recommend is, if you do go ahead and maybe pack this up a little more, you can always grab a little piece of electrical tape and then just tape it down, just so if you do have it on a bag, it's not going to come open and your items are going to fall all over the place, and it also helps it from not moving around. So there it is. This is my take on the Altoids Tin Survival Kit. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.